What is going on, guys? It's your boy BG, and welcome to Common Sense, where common sense isn't so common. In today's topic, we are going to talk about dreaming big, the essence of dreaming big. Bro, aim for that moon. Sis, aim for that moon. Aim as high as you can aim, because if you dream big, you will live big. And living big and dreaming big takes big actions. It takes sacrifices to actually get there. Working on that level of success, you go through a day-to-day battle, an everyday battle. Even the people that aren't working towards being successful, they are fighting an everyday battle. It's you versus you, excellence versus mediocrity, pain versus comfort, and strength versus weakness. Let me kind of just boil this down to you a little bit better. You versus you is the questions, the first round really, the questions that really goes down between the you versus you scenario. Who am I? What is my identity? Where am I headed? And where's my future? What is my purpose? Those are our you questions. Those are our you questions. Y-O-U questions. Those are the battles. Well, those are the battles within that first round that you have to face on a day-to-day basis. Those key things right there. Finding that purpose. Finding your meaning. Finding where you fit at. That goes for the successful person and the unsuccessful. But however, this pertains more so to the unsuccessful person because they don't have any answers. The successful person asks themselves these questions, right? And they can find it with self-discipline. Why I say self-discipline? The self-discipline to take time with yourself, to figure yourself out and where you belong and what your purpose is. Now, granted, you can't do that by yourself. You have to use prayer. Ask your maker. Ask God, where do I belong? If you don't have those answers. And the unsuccessful person faces those same difficulties. That person that isn't working towards anything, he faces this damn near for the rest of his goddamn life. And he don't never find these answers because he's always losing that battle. He's always losing that battle. And excellence versus mediocrity. Excellence is how you go about your day. What things that you are doing that are active towards something that you're working towards your goals. What is the necessary steps that you're taking to move towards your goal, to make your goal closer than what it is? Are you taking those bricks and building that wall? Are you making those necessary steps to grow? Are you seeking fulfillment in the process of growing and working? Or you living in mediocrity? This is the versus mediocrity. Excellence, I just explained it, versus the mediocrity. Mediocrity is the one who puts off work, who feels like success is easily obtainable with a little work, who believes any amount of success that a person works for is merely luck, the one who doesn't take their own advice, the one who put in half-ass work, the one who isn't taking any necessary steps to moving towards anything, that don't even have a purpose. And that follows by the you versus you scenario. And it's a lot of things that falls behind mediocrity. I'm thinking in the moment, so not everything is coming off the top of the head. But then you go towards pain versus comfort. Are you willing to go through that pain and through that sacrifice to gain that greater success and fulfillment? Or you willing to be comfortable and gain nothing and remain the same and show no results of growth? Because I'll be damned if I feel like the best mental medicine or the best excitement you can ever get, is the excitement of seeing growth, seeing progress within yourself, seeing a better or bigger and better. You just see a bigger and better version of yourself, seeing how much you're growing, noticing it yourself. That's what actually place yourself in the excellent category. Strength versus weakness now. Now, with this one is your good habits and your bad habits. Okay, your strengths are also the habit that you're good with, but it's also noticing and identifying the problem within yourself or the bad habits that you do and trying to turn those into strengths, changing those bad habits, changing those nights you stay up long as hell and reducing that, right? Just like things that affect your goals. Like the strength is more so of trying to build, taking bad habits, changing those with good habits to create strengths to build. And weaknesses is giving in to the bad habits that you do. Ignoring change, ignoring self-development. That's really what strength is self-development, honestly. But weakness is ignoring self-development, ignoring growth, ignoring yourself on how you can improve yourself, remaining the same person that you was yesterday. Aim for the moon. And if you miss the moon, you will fall upon those stars. You still gonna be high as hell regardless. No pun intended with weed, because it seemed like I'm just talking about weed. But no, shoot for the moon. And if you miss the moon, you'll fall upon those stars. That's still high as hell. If you aim for the skies, that is how high you're just gonna go. Fuck that shit. I'm aiming past the moon. What's another planet I can go that's way further than the moon? Fucking what, Jupiter? Nothing that can kill me, shit. Because I would say the sun, but that's gonna kill me. Fuck it, we gonna say the sun. Shit, it's way further away from way past the goddamn moon. Shit, people gotta recognize, when you aim big and when you dream big thoughts, when you think big thoughts, you pertain to taking big actions. Taking big actions will also come with big challenges. The bigger you think, the more harder these challenges will be for you to get that. It'll be more worth it now. You can't have a very big goal without having very big challenges. You can't have a huge goal without huge challenges, without difficult challenges. That's just a part of it. In life, well, goals, to be specific, based off of a couple of P's. I mean, shit, I probably got like 5 P's, honestly, probably 4. For 1, plan. 2, pressure. 3, perseverance. Perseverance. You have to have perseverance. Perseverance is one of the strongest things and one of the strongest key elements of success is having that perseverance. Because let me just kind of get this straight with you, right? When you're under pressure, you got to have that perseverance to push through that pressure, because pressure requires some fighting back. It requires a battle, honestly. You have to fight back with pressure. Fight back with pressure. My bad. You have to fight back with pressure. Because if pressure overtakes you, then that goal that you had, you're going to throw it out the window because you're so scared of the amount of pressure that's on you. There's 2 amounts of pressure. The internal pressure and the external pressure. The internal pressure is how much pressure that you put upon yourself to get that goal. It's the sense of urgency. It's the sense of awareness of how much I really want this. What am I willing to sacrifice to get this? The pressure. What necessary choices that I have to make to get this? That's the pressure. What are the people that I have to drop off for me to hit to my destination? That's the pressure. Letting go of that dead weight, that is the pressure. Because sometimes in order for you to get where you need to be, you're going to need to drop a few people off. Drop their ass off at the goddamn bus station. Shit, the W4 coming. I'm going to drop you off at Deanwood. Because you ain't coming with me. Fuck all that. You're not coming with me. You can't help me to get to my destination. So I'm going to drop you all where you belong, and I'm going to continue to push forward. Because when you have that bus, when you have that ride to success, you need to surround yourself with those who is on the same mission as you. That's on mission ambition. That's on full-on assault. That have that same vision as you. That have that same aspiration as you. That have that same confidence as you. That have that same perseverance as you. You need to surround yourself with people that's on that same level, because that's the only way you're going to level up, honestly. Everything is like energy, yo. Take your positive energy and transfer it to another person to inspire other people, right? And what you have to understand is, in order for you to really surround yourself with those who's on the same mission as you, you have to resonate with the same energy as them. You have to be the energy that you want to attract. You have to be that same exact energy. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Like being at the lowest of a low. This is how the route of success works. When you're broke, nobody sees you. When you grind it, everybody laughs at you and think you crazy as hell. Because of the goals and the ambitions that you have. Because you're shooting for that moon. You're shooting for that moon. People laugh at you like you're a fucking joke. People look at you as a clown. And then in the end, when you are successful, everybody hates you or they want to support you. But in the process of aiming for the moon and going through those battles on a day-to-day basis, you gotta have belief. Belief leads to confidence. The more you believe, the higher your confidence goes. And confidence leads to influence. Because you have that belief, because you have that confidence, other people gonna believe in you too. You're going to influence other people to go that same route you're going, or a better route, honestly. Because you have your route, they have their route. Everyone's life is different. But you're going to elevate and motivate other people to become bigger. And that's what you want. That is the purpose of success, not just the wealth. Success is what my goals can do. What can my goals do to improve someone else? How can my success help someone else? And to think and question yourself in that aspect, how big is your dreams, bro? That falls back on that. The bigger your dreams are, how those big dreams that you're thinking can help improve someone else. We ain't just going to talk about family. We're talking about success elevates people. That's not even your blood, bro. I'm going to just be honest with you. Because at the same token, the mindset that you have to build, I have to grind to get where I need to be. When I win, I want everyone to win because I know that my success can improve other people's lives. The voice that I have can improve other people's lives. The energy that I'm outputting can improve other people's lives. The enthusiasm that I'm giving on this mic can improve other people's lives. The confidence that I'm saying to you through this mic can improve you or someone else. Because I damn sure better hope you're going to share this shit. Because I'm really about to really get in kind of a little bit deep in this one. Because in the end, people who's rising to that pinnacle of success, trying to avoid so many issues that will come across like the problems. And this comes with perseverance. You have to persevere through those problems and those issues. Because we can't buy insurance policy against our problems. Make up your mind to do something about your ideas. Successful people work through problems as they arise. They don't pre-plan how to avoid this problem. When it gets there, they sort that shit out. These things that I'm saying are some of the key principles in obtaining success, in really growing. Because you have to love self-improvement, yo. Without self-improvement, where the hell else you gonna go? Because if you're not mentally right, how you supposed to gain success without mentally having that mindset to actually inherit and control success? Your own success, actually. Before anything else, it really starts off with the choices you made lead up to where you're at right now. And when you get that when you grasp that concept of the choices I made led me up to this point, the choices I can make here on out could lead me to a better place. You have 1,000% control over every choice you make. 1,000%. You have the choice for everything. You can be a 9-to-5 and get paid and just to pay bills and go to sleep. Or you can be a 9-to-5, pay bills, and your 6-to-12 is to build your dreams. That is a choice. That's a choice you make. But I prefer you to be your 9-to-5 and pay bills and your 6-to-12 to build your dreams. I would prefer that over anything else because 9-to-5 is just the mediocre lifestyle. Now, and there's nothing wrong with being average, but successful people hate average. Successful people hate average. We fucking hate it. We hate average because we're not average. We dislike average. Average is our enemy. We're not average. Big thinkers aren't average. Short steps, long vision. Don't worry about how much you're trying to cram in a day or within a week. Long as you make the short necessary steps, meaning you actually putting in effort, the work in to gain that long-term goal, you will always make it to the finish line. Because this shit is not a fucking sprint. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. How long can you continue running until you make that finish line? How long can you continue grinding until you reach that finish line? How long can you remain under pressure and still have the endurance to make it to that finish line? The test of a successful person is not the ability to eliminate problems before they arise, but to meet and work out the difficulties as they arise. Look at things not as they are, but as they can be. Visualization adds value to everything. A big thinker always visualizes what can be done in the future. He isn't stuck with the present. The average person is stuck in the present. The average person is stuck on what they don't have now. Thinking big comes with a big factor of changing the mindset on where it's at currently. Thinking himself bigger than what he sees himself now. Seeing more than just a low-paying job and fucking tons of fucking bills, bruh. This is called mastering the basic principles of success. It isn't what one has that's important. Rather, it's much more or more so on is how he's planning that counts. The price tag the world puts on us is just about as identical as we put on ourselves. The way we look at ourselves is the way the world looks at us. If we look at ourselves small, if we look at ourselves with no dreams and no aspirations, the world look at us in the same aspect. If you dream big, if you think big, you will act big. But it comes with big challenges. It comes with huge amounts of endurance, plan, pressure, and perseverance. It's a lot more I want to get into, people, but I just want to let you guys know, like, this time in this episode, I was really feeling it. I feel like I just need to say this. I just need to get this off my chest. And I hope a lot of you guys definitely got something hard out of this one, because damn sure I did. What? I even hype myself up, bruh. If you don't feel I hype, yo, I don't know, my nigga. You probably average. I ain't gonna cap. You probably average. I ain't gonna swell. But this should have hyped your ass up. I ain't gonna lie. real shit. Real shit. This should have hyped you up for real. But as I always say in every end of the podcast, people, faith plus hard work ethic creates a vulnerable opportunity. Kings and queens, my good people, stay blessed, stay frosty. Make sure you pray. Make sure you show gratitude. Make sure you show love. And good night.